Whether you're a WordPress developer or a small-town Christmas tree farmer, and there are a lot of those this time of year, you've no doubt used WordPress at some point, since it's powering roughly 40% of the web as we speak, but recently there's been a lot of drama surrounding WordPress, mostly due to a very aggressive stance its founder, Matt Mullenweg, recently took against the WordPress hosting giant WP Engine. And today we're diving into a significant development in that battle that was announced this week, and also looking at the broader implications for open source projects and the future of WordPress. So let's get started. This week, a court in California made an important decision against WordPress's parent company, Automattic, and its CEO, Matt Mullenweg. The court ordered them to give WP Engine back its access to WordPress.org and undo several other actions it's taken in the past months. To give some of the backstory here, let's start with the basics. So WordPress is split into two halves, the organization Foundation, which is a nonprofit, and Automattic, the for-profit company that Matt is the CEO of. Now, WordPress is free software that anyone can use, but Mullenweg believes that companies who are using it should help improve it, which, is fair enough. And then WP Engine is one of the largest WordPress hosting companies that provide servers for WordPress websites to run well on. The rub was that Mullenweg claimed that they weren't helping improve WordPress enough, i.e. just committing enough code to their repository, but since Mullenweg can't sue them for not contributing enough code to WordPress, he went the licensing route and said that they were using the WordPress trademark in ways they shouldn't, and therefore have to pay him a bunch of money, which obviously WP Engine wasn't super down for, hence the legal battle. A legal battle about licensing? Okay, sounds pretty standard, but things got a lot worse when Matt then proceeded to escalate the situation repeatedly in a number of ways, from calling WP Engine a cancer to WordPress, to blocking their entire hosting platform from using important parts of WordPress.org, which caused them to then lose a lot of customers. But probably boldest of them all, he even took over their most popular plugin called Advanced Custom Fields and claimed it belonged to his company Automattic and wiped WP Engine right off of it, which, yeah, that was a pretty big slap in the face. Now, the court's recent decision is temporary while the full legal case continues, but for now, the judge said that Automattic must give WP Engine back their access to WordPress.org, including all the themes and plugins, and very importantly, they must also return the ACF plugin to WP Engine and restore WP Engine's name as its owner. Now, this fight has revealed some pretty big problems in the WordPress community. It's revealed to us that WordPress.org is not necessarily a trustable open source community where we can all safely put our code. Matt actually, during all these proceedings, claimed that WordPress.org was just another one of his websites, and so by using that website, you're like helping out with the project that he owns, but he can do whatever the heck he wants with it. You can read some of the reference links below for more finer details on how it all is unfolded. But yeah, basically he's made it quite clear that as long as he's at the helm of Automattic, that WordPress as an overall entity is somewhat at the whim of what he wants to do with it. And unfortunately, this fight has caused a lot of problems for businesses and charities and everyone else who uses WordPress, which is a lot of people. Some have had to spend money migrating their websites off of WP Engine so they can still get support on other platforms, which I guess is exactly what Matt wanted, but like people who were reporting this were like charities spending hard-earned donor dollars to do this, so that's not cool. And other companies have just lost contracts because they were pitching like $50,000 contracts to a client, but then the client heard about the WordPress drama and didn't feel comfortable investing money in WordPress because of the drama, and therefore businesses have just lost big contracts that would have, meant a lot for their bottom line to stay afloat. So it's pretty clear that however this shakes out in the court battle and the final ruling, there are some changes needed in how WordPress operates and gets contributed to. And this isn't just a WordPress problem. Many open source projects have a struggle between how to, make some revenue to pay your developers to continue with the passion project that they originally started with, while also still offering a very open, community-oriented platform. And there's not really a clean-cut solution to that unless you're just retired and doing development for fun in your free time. But on the note of ways that we as a community can learn from this going forward and maybe adjust how we use WordPress, since the drama started, great projects like the wonderfully named Unrepress have popped up that are aimed to decentralize WordPress so that contributors can self-host their plugins and themes in their own public repositories, and then Unrepress can make it easy for end users to install those plugins and themes just as easily as they currently can, but that way they're not hosting their code on automatic controlled repositories like right now with WordPress.org. Initiatives like this could help WordPress be much more resilient to future storms or conflicts, whether in Automatic's leadership or something else. We don't know how it's all going to shake out, but being able to decentralize WordPress a little more out of Automatic's control while allowing everyone to still contribute as they want to, because a lot of us still really like WordPress. I am a full-time WordPress developer. We just want to know that our code and our hard work is going to be able to last and not get either stolen by a mega corporation or washed away in some battle over licensing money. As we wrap up, it's probably pretty clear that this is more than just a legal battle between two big companies. It's a pivotal moment for the WordPress community and the open source movement as a whole, and the outcome of this case could shape the future of WordPress and influence how open source projects are managed and governed going forward. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so please comment below, and I'd love to hear what you think about all the drama and where you think WordPress is going, or maybe you agree with Matt and maybe WP Engine should have just paid up in the first place. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you found this video at all helpful or interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.